Hello all, my name is Dmytro Vakulenko and I work as an R&D software engineer at BricsCAD. Welcome to this in-depth breakout session on our new parametric operations and on converting dynamic to parametric blocks with BLOCKCONVERT. Many users that have been working for years in their legacy CAD solution have built up large libraries of dynamic blocks. This is an AutoCAD native entity type, enabling users to create and manage sets of geometry in a flexible way. This type of blocks can be dynamically changed by updating parameters and actions. BricsCAD offers 100% read-only compatibility with dynamic blocks. This means that you can open a file containing dynamic blocks in BricsCAD and even use the grips to edit the parameter values. However, it's not possible to dive into the underlying dynamic block definition to alter, add, or remove an action. At BricsCAD, we are committing on the long term to provide a superior alternative for flexible geometry, BricsCAD native parametric blocks. Next to that, we are also committed to help users in the switch from A to B by assisting them in converting their large sets of dynamic blocks to BricsCAD native parametric blocks. Last year, we released the first version of our dynamic to parametric block converter in BricsCAD Lite. After a year of listening to feedback and dedicated development efforts, we are happy to release the next version, now called BLOCKCONVERT, support more types of dynamic block actions. In this demo, firstly, we will show how the BLOCKCONVERT tool kicks in a typical user workflow when you want to edit the underlying definition of a dynamic block. Secondly, we will demonstrate the new parametric block operations and capabilities that lie at the basis of the enhanced BLOCKCONVERT tool. So, let's dive in. I've opened a file that contains a bunch of dynamic blocks. Particularly, I'm interested in changing the appearance of this table a bit to give it some rounded corners. Also, I would like to change the color of the seat back to something fresher. To achieve this, I need to dive into the definition of this block. We can do this by executing the edit command. Picking this top chair block. Okay. We cannot edit this block definition. No worries. BricsCAD asks us if we first want to convert this block. Let's give it a try. In this reworked BLOCKCONVERT command dialog, we see that most of the block definitions are ready for convert. In this case, indeed, we are mostly interested in the top chair block, which is selected for conversion by default. For the output options, we want to convert the block definition within the current DWG file. And ideally, we'd like to directly replace existing block references in the active space by block references to the newly created parametric block definitions. Let's convert it. Back in model space, we directly see the appearance of the table with chairs block has changed. Instead of the blue dynamic block grip point, we see some different BricsCAD native graphics indicating the parametric operations. Now, let's continue our task of changing the appearance of the table and the chair. From the list we choose from the list of bedit command, we choose tab chair pblock suffix, pblock definition. Notice that now we can enter bedit mode without any problems. We will start by giving the table more rounded corners. Using fillet command, we set the radius to 20 and select the polyline option. We save the block, but this is not the desired result. Apparently, something is still going wrong with the stretch operation. Let's go back to BEdit mode. Using the parameters manager panel. Parameters manager panel, here it is. We clearly see that one parameter icon is different. It's a stretch operation. Using the right-click action menu, we can opt to edit the selection. This allows us to reconstruct the stretch frame, which defines the stretch points. In this case, we will box select the entire right-hand side of the table, making sure we have the vertices of the rounded corners included. Using the animate option of the parameters pane, we can validate the new stretch behavior as expected. Now, we still want to tweak the color of the chair's back. Using array edit command, we can enter the source of the array, where we select both back seat hatches, one and two, and change the color in example to cyan. The color has changed. Now we exit the array edit mode and also exit the BEdit command. And that's it. So this is how BlockConvert will allow you to start from your existing dynamic blocks, easily convert them to BricsCAD native parametric blocks in order to start editing the underlying block definition. Now I'd like to demonstrate the new parametric operations that lie at the basis of the BlockConvert feature. I'll start with a designed north indicating compass block. I'll enter the BEdit mode by double-clicking an instance of the block and clicking OK. Let's add some parametric operations to make this block more customizable. Specifically, I want a user of the block to be able to specify custom location of the north. To enable custom location of the N symbol, I'll create a parametric rotate operation, a new feature of BricsCAD V24. I go to 2D parametrics ribbon panel, operations sub-panel, and click the rotate button. I indicate 3 points to define the initial rotation arc, I select the N symbol entity to rotate, and I choose a name for the new operation, and rotate. Now I'd like to inspect how the operation works. One convenient way to see what an operation does is to use the Animate button from the Parameters Manager panel. I select and rotate parameter, and I click the Animate button. We can see the N symbol rotates, but the compass geometry stays in place. It seems I forgot to select the geometries to rotate too. No worries, I'll fix it in just a few clicks. I right-click the N rotate parameter from the Parameters Manager panel and choose Edit Selection option. I select the geometric entities of the compass and animating the rotate operation now gives me the desired result. One more thing I'd like to improve about my parametric block is I would like the N symbol to move along the arc but keep horizontal position. This can be achieved with the new feature of combining operations, specifically combining linked operations. Let me demonstrate you how. First, I'll create a new move operation. I click Move button from the 2D parametric ribbon panel. I indicate 2 points of the move vector. I choose the N symbol as an entity to move. I use the default name of the parameter. Let's check how the new edit operation works by clicking Animate button. The N symbol is moved along the indicated vector. Next to the name of the parameter move, we see an infinity sign. It is an indicator that the operation is linked operation and that entities affected by this operation along with it. Now I want to rotate the move vector but not the N symbol. I right-click the N rotate parameter and choose Edit Selection. As I did before, I add the move operation line to the selection and remove the N symbol from the selection. Let me animate the N rotate parameter now. Voila! The N symbol moves along the arc without rotation. This is possible because the rotate operation rotates the linked move operation that drags the N symbol with it. Let's exit BEdit mode and check how the block user can set up a block reference. we see parameters of the block reference and rotate and move. I set and rotate parameter to 45 to define the north in the right top direction. This way, I customize the block reference. With this demo, I hope to have shown you the path we are taking to convert dynamic blocks fully automatically to parametric blocks in BricsCAD, but also how parametric operations allow you to design flexible blocks from scratch in BricsCAD quickly. Thanks for watching.